if it's accurate. I'm out showing houses, and I thought I'd show you kind of the landscape and that it's pretty accurate. This is basically Midland, Odessa. Very flat, very brown, not so pretty. But it's a great show. I really like it. And it's a decent representation of life out here. So I thought it would be kind of fun to go over some of the things on the show that I like to tell people are maybe not as accurate. There's a lot of truth to it, but here's my things that I don't like about the show, or that we all talk about that aren't really realistic. Number one, nobody calls it the Patch. There is no Patch Cafe. No one says the Patch. The only time I've ever heard oil fill patch is for a charity event, and it's Oil Patch Kids. So that's basically it. Nobody calls it the Patch. It's just in the field, probably, or in oil and gas. We never say the Patch. Also, the country club does not look like a country club. The airport and the hospital, those are not what ours look like at all. I'll show you some pictures of what ours look like. Okay, so this is the hospital in the show. It's Midland General, I think, but this is actually what our hospital looks like in Midland. It's Midland Memorial, and for once, actually, ours looks better than it does in the show, so not too bad. Okay, I couldn't find the picture of the airport in the show, but if you've watched it, you probably remember it. The scene with the rental car, also very accurate. But this is what our airport looks like. And yes, we have 5 gates at our airport. And fun fact, it's at Midland International Air and Spaceport. Okay, so this is the country club in the movie, and I immediately knew they were probably trying to look like Green Tree Country Club because Midland has 2 country clubs. This logo here is definitely what I thought they were alluding to, so it does look very different than the Green Tree Country Club, but actually not that different than the Midland Country Club. So anyhow, it's different, but kind of get the point. Okay, I had this all set to go and then watched another episode last night, and I could not say something about, it's not a spoiler if you haven't watched it, but they are swimming in a pit out by a flare. That does not happen. That water is disgusting, first of all. So, yeah, couldn't not say something about that because that just doesn't happen. I mean, if it does, I don't know about it. I wouldn't let my kids go out in one of those. The water's like, it's really gross. So, anyways, that doesn't happen. But there are those pits and flares. That's real.